Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol OWCP. We'll take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this may look like a couple weeks worth of time right there, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I have done this analysis quite a few times in the past, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But definitely want to get the chart updated, as I don't want to say it's sitting at a do or die moment, but it is sitting at a pretty significant level as far as the chart story is concerned. Before I get into all that, though, just want to quickly do some house cleaning. Yes, these lines that I'm deleting still do pertain to the chart, but in the spirit of not having 8 million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion, just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. Now, the very interesting area that I'm talking about is right here at 14 cents, which is that green line right there. For those of you that have watched videos in the past, this will probably mean a little bit more to those of you, but hopefully you have remembered me talking about that. And, why is that level so important? Well, if you go through the history of the chart, you can see acted as support. Sure, the price did get above it, or did get below it, excuse me, but the price snapped back. Same thing, acted as support, bounced directly off it right there. And now today, you look and the price is doing a whole lot of flirting right around that area. I realize technically speaking, the price is closed below it, but in my opinion, the price is still within the range. So I'm still going to consider this an area of support. But it is, getting at that very, like I said, it's not do or die, but it's pretty important because when you stop and, pull back the chart more, if that 14-cent area cannot hold because of this big old move that happened here, I mean, because of that monster move, it has created some spaces between areas of support. And really the next overall level of support would not be until down at that pink line there, the 200 period simple moving average. Now, there is another area of support that I would call it more so a miniature area of support, but that's right here at 13 cents. So if that 14-cent level cannot hold, then you can see here that there is some history of the price as this level acting as support on a couple of times, including today. And I should also note that if 14 cents and then 13 cents, fails, I'm not saying that within 2 seconds the price is going to drop all the way down there to that pink line. I'm just saying that from a technical chart perspective, that is not, that's where the next level of support would be. And it all boils back down to that insanely crazy move right there. And that's just a catch-22 of big moves. It does tend to create spaces amongst areas of support. So all in all, and I'm not going to talk about resistance levels because at this point, in my opinion at least, breaking levels of resistance is not at the top of the priority list. The top of the priority list is just going through a healthy consolidation and continuing to go through a healthy consolidation, which the bulls have been doing. I mean, sure, I realize this sideways action is not the most exciting, but when you stop and think about where this sideways action has been happening, up in this portion of the chart compared to where the last sideways action happened down here, it is making progress, and you want to continue to see that progress going forward, which is why those levels of support is pretty important. So we shall see what happens as the price closes out the week tomorrow. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.